The Spurs have reached the final destination. An epic journey is nearly complete. The opportunity to win the ultimate prize in a series that will go the distance. They must bring all they can muster against the Jazz. Will there be an upset in round one? It's all coming up next.
The Western Conference playoffs roll on. We're already down to the wire in the first round. An exciting Game 7. Two big sports trying to bring you this one. Tonight, we'll see Utah Jazz as they play against the San Antonio Spurs. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Stuart Spurs. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Olden. DJ, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Now, Commissioner Adam Silver is continuing to push for the creation of an in-season tournament. He says the notion is to steal a page from European soccer. It's not the Larry O'Brien trophy, but something secondary that teams care about. Something players go into that extra gear for. Kevin, back to you.
That's pretty intriguing, GA. It's an interesting story. Thank you for giving it to us. Look at the Jazz. We know Greg, they haven't played their best basketball. Now they find themselves in a do-or-die Game 7. They thought they would have wrapped up this series much earlier, but that's not the case.
They just lack consistency throughout the course of the series. I don't know if they came in overconfident, but this is the time to check those individual egos at the door. Come together as a group and play for one another.
Coach Johnson on the bench. Here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Duncan out there with Robinson. Then it's Tony Parker. Then they need to wide left. And it's Murray in the 2-guard. And for Utah. Mitchell is out there with Stockton. Here's Malone. And Dentley in the 3. Here's Dentley. He's out there with the Schneider. Inside. Finishing it off.
He gets it close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from. That soft, delicate touch. And really
Now, here's Mitchell. Again, the Jazz score. Duncan on the screen. Passes to the to set up the lead. Duncan's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And Parker's terrific and playing a big role. Creative in terms of leading his team.
Mitchell outside. Here's Malone. Duncan on the block. First pass, 2 minutes into the first quarter. His shot is off. Jazz on the floor from the start of the game. Mitchell up in the open. Malone available. It's an open look and hits. For San Antonio, they go on 5 here. Taking 6 of the first 20 of the game. Positivity from Parker. He doesn't go. And Utah the other way. On top of the smash on Wednesday.
And sometimes it's to get easy looks on the road. They found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because the quality looks.
Duncan got a screen for Parker. And Duncan throws it down.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Passes it to Malone. Malone is screen on Parker. Smashes dishes to Mitchell.
It's rebounded by David Robinson.
And he's already got the ball here for San Antonio. 4-point-8. Takes it to Robinson. Switching it around.
Watching Robinson work there and possesses that strength and touch around the basket.
Duncan with the block, and he gets it back. Here's Malone. Well, it was only time that they finally hit the button. Malone's got 6. Spurs trail by 4. Robinson gets it on the assist by Parker. Parker's got his third assist on the night. Stockton against Parker. Stockton takes to Mitchell. Here's Malone. Robinson with the block.
There you see why Robinson is the anchor. He's massive to turn away shots. And boy, did he ever sell a pump fake to absolute perfection.
That is his first foul of the game. And then ejection hits from
Huge play. That block was something. It's the playoffs and every possession and defensive stop.
Now, here's Mitchell. Stockton looking around. Gobert with a screen for Stockton. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Stockton, just a remarkable point guard. Lights out shooter and an even better distributor.
Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for Robinson. And Stockton drops them both. So it's the Spurs now, trailing by 2. Here's Parker. In the corner, Murray with it. Here's Ginobili. Out to Parker. Back to Ginobili. Duncan trying to break loose. And the basket by Ginobili.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Stockton outside. Murray against Mitchell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mitchell's got 6 points.
The combination of power, aggression, and frame, and a willingness to embrace contact. Mr. Donovan Mitchell delivers.
Now here's Duncan. 6 points for him. Outside for Murray. Duncan with a screen on Mitchell. Ginobili with the 3. It's rebounded by Malone. Utah leading. Teardrop shot. Duncan with the block.
He's the defensive anchor for this team. Duncan excels at reading shooters and then altering their shots.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz. So Utah ends up going with the new group. Spurs making a switch here. Hayward outside. Pass to Griffin. Now here's Hayward. Guarded closer. San Antonio with the rebound. Now here's Ginobili. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now here's Williams. T right on him. Poked away. Fires the three. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
But you just can't let Darren Williams set up out there. You have to try to get a hand up.
Dampier, the pass to Ginobili. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Williams passes to Griffin. The kick out to Williams. There's the three. Rebounded by Bowen.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
I love scorers who want to seek contact. Kawhi Leonard consistently in the top 20 in free throw attempts.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Jazz?
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
He's off on the first.
Well, Kawhi Leonard has turned himself into an offensive force. He's a 3-level scorer, but I think you have to admire the fact that this guy is as versatile as it gets on the defensive end. He could guard 1 through 5 if necessary.
Williams inside. He's against Dampier. Hayward can't hit. So it's San Antonio now. Here's Ginobili. That's tipped.
And having Eaton protecting the rim, that's about the same as building a brick wall around the basket. Just nothing gets over him. What an intimidator down low. And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
For Utah, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. The first one falls. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And San Antonio has possession, trailing by 2. Here's Ginobili, gets himself open and drills it. Ginobili's got 8 points.
And the touch from Ginobili, so clever and confident on the interior.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. And he makes the first. So he gets them both. Here's Dampier. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Nice shot by Ginobili. Ginobili's got the game tied up here for the Spurs.
I'll tell you allow him to get to a spot, and it's over, right? Defense unable to even challenge the shot.
There's a minute 34 left here in the first quarter. Hayward outside on the arc. That shot, no good. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Leonard kicks to Ginobili. The pass to Duncan. Outside Leonard. 6 to shoot. And it's San Antonio with another.
This is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done. Well, a bit reckless right there. That's his 2nd foul, and he can't afford to pick up a 3rd.
It's his first trip to the line. He misses the free throw. San Antonio making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. And the 2nd free throw, good.
And you watch Williams play, physical point guard, draws a lot of contact throughout the course of a game.
Here's Ginobili. A rebound by the Jazz. Karolinko with it, guarded now by Duncan. And there's the call on Ginobili. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. This is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw good, Kirilenko.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
And the Jazz making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. There's 31 seconds left in the first. Kirilenko kicks to Bogdanovich. The offensive rebound. Duncan with the block. Here's Silas. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. And the Spurs lead by 1.
An emerging part of his game. Johnson's becoming a better playmaker.
Outside Williams. On deep. He can't get that one to fall. Up in time. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. It's San Antonio leading by just 1. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena. You're watching 2K Sports. And we're back courtside at Game 7 as this series comes to a head. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for San Antonio.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. So with Ginobili on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Robinson is out there with Keldon Johnson. Then it's Elliott. Then it's Tony Parker. And it's Silas in at the 2. And that one's good. Parker.
No, that's just too easy for Parker there. He loves getting those opportunities.
Stockton kicks to Bogdanovich. Good on the three-point shot.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Here's Parker. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. Here's Stockton over Robinson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Not just a passer. Stockton skilled at probing inside and drawing the call there.
Good shot.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 seconds.
The first free throw is good. And Stockton drops them both. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Passes it to Elliott. Back to Parker. Gobert with the block. Here's Dantley. No points in the game yet for him. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert. And the Jazz lead by 2.
It's incredible to think how far Rudy Gobert has come since entering the league and his ability to finish at the top. That is just nicely done.
And that one's good. Parker.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Stockton finds Mitchell. To the middle. And finished off by Gobert.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Stockton. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. Stockton passes to Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Elliott. Bogdanovich, that's for two. And there's another one for the Jazz.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Karl Malone's checked in for Bogdanovich. Parker kicks to Ginobili. Back to Parker. Ginobili against Mitchell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
Just relentless on the floor. Ginobili able to draw the contact.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Stockton dishes to Mitchell. Back to Stockton from downtown. And David Robinson pulls it down. The Spurs have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Parker passes to Robinson and finished off by Robinson.
Extraordinary work from Parker to find his teammate for the open basket. His passing is just phenomenal.
And the call will be against Tony Parker. That'll be his second foul of the game. Stockton outside. Stockton draws the double. Wants to get it to Malone and does. No good that time. Some solid defense from Robinson. Here's Ginobili. Gobert with the block. Here's Stockton to the paint. Back to Mitchell. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton. Stockton's got 3 assists tonight. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Now here's Ginobili. He's got 12.
Well, the Claw in complete command of the ball on the way up. Nicely done.
Utah trailing here. And here is Mitchell. Jazz passing it around. That time from Leonard.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball. They were all over.
Here's Parker. Here's Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
Love the show of force there from Robinson. When he's deep inside, it is clear for takeoff.
Up top, Gobert. The dish to Mitchell. To Gobert, wide open. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the wing on the left. Here's Parker. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Jazz trail by 5. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the Jazz call time here. Jazz with some changes. Boozer comes in for Rudy Gobert, and Gordon Hayward is subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. The Spurs also with the sub. Murray's checked in for Parker. Now Stockton back to Boozer. Robinson with the block. Ginobili looking around. Free throw line jump shot. Leonard no luck.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Here's Dantley. He's covered by Ginobili. Malone at the elbow. Big D that time from Leonard.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Here's Elliott. Rebounded by Malone. Malone's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside Boozer.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. San Antonio leading by 3. Here's Ginobili, and Ginobili with the slam.
Yeah, a lefty and kind of a tweener position-wise. Just a funky matchup. Ginobili has these big nights, and there's just not much you can do to stop him.
Well, being aggressive and assertive, the big man snatching the rebound.
Malone with the block, and they're able to recover. Leonard kicks to Murray. Tries again. Feeds it to Robinson. Does not get it. Third miss. He's made 4 from the field. Stopped in the pass to Boozer. Here's Dantley. That one, no good. Solid defense there from Ginobili. Outside Leonard. There's a screen. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Now it's a 7-point Spurs lead.
Well, you're working the 2-man game with Kawhi Leonard as your primary target. That's the first guy you need to stop. But now you have to think about pulling him. 3 fouls already in this half. A 4th would be inexcusable.
And the Jazz call time here.
Once again, everyone, your Utah Jazz record and crew.
Hayward outside. Pass to Eaton. And he converts the layup. Eaton's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, that's a defensive breakdown. You can't let him get that deep.
One of your keys defensively is do your work early and push him out of his comfort zone.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
A tremendous score with the ball in his hands. Duncan, just too much for the D to handle.
For San Antonio, they've shot 75% of the line tonight, going 3 for 4. Andre Kirilenko's checked in for the Jazz. Williams with the ball. Pass to Kirilenko. Here's Eaton. Back to Kirilenko. Shot clock at 6. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Hits it from 3-point range. Kirilenko's got 5 points so far.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Duncan in the corner. That one doesn't drop. And it's Utah the other way.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Griffith. And the pass to Kirilenko. Now here's Hayward.
Utah foul. Mark Eaton. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. They lead by 4. Dampier, the pass to Robinson. It's blocked. And they get it back. He kicks it to Dampier. Wants to get it to Duncan, and does. And Duncan throws it down hard.
And at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home.
Now here's Williams. Banked in off the glass. Williams has got his second bucket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
On the wing. Dampier, no good. Jazz trail by 4. And Utah making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. There's 47 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Williams can't hit. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Dampier kicks to Robinson. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
And fought hard to make his way to the rim, but give the deep credit, did just enough to force him to clank that.
It's stolen by Duncan. Passes to Bowen. Murray left side. Pass to Bowen. Off target from three-point range. Here's Kirilenko. Duncan with some nice D. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Spurs lead by 4. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, in a close game, what makes the difference in the second half?
Lots of things, you know. It's a game of mistakes. It's a game of playing well. Who knows?
Always love your philosophy, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the San Antonio Spurs.
You look at their stats. They're shooting it well. Love the ball movement. They're getting guys open and taking the right shots.
Some smart basketball from them in the first half. A joy to watch here in the studio. Taking a look at the Jazz in this series. It all comes down to a decisive Game 7. Guys, what's it going to take for them to close out this series?
You can't leave anything in the tank. Approach it like you're playing for your life, because in some ways you are.
And you can't get sloppy and waste a bunch of possessions. You got to keep that focus.
No question. Let's get it. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. It's been one outstanding game from Manu Ginobili.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. Mitchell is out there with John Stockton. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Malone. And it's Dantley in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group right now for Utah. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
When you talk about guys who just know how to play the game, Stockton at the top of that list.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. San Antonio leading. Robinson a screen on Stockton. Parker. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Outside for Stockton. Kept alive. Here's Gobert. It's good. This game is all even. Gobert's got 8 points.
Well, putting all of that 7-foot frame to use, Rudy Gobert has been one of the consistent offensive rebounders in the league.
And the dunk by Robinson.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones, and now their defense is in overdrive.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Robinson a screen on Stockton. Parker outside. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Dantley. He's covered by Leonard. Duncan in the corner. Pass to Robinson. Out to Parker. Over Stockton. 5 on the clock. Parker's shot is off. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Utah. And the call will be against Tony Parker. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Down low. Here's Stockton. Good, and it's Malone picking up the assist. And it's 8 points for John Stockton.
Not someone who stops the ball. Malone makes great decisions when he passes.
Parker passes to Duncan. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Mitchell outside. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Rebounded by the Jazz. Tipped away. Here's Murray. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is up and in. Murray's got his first bucket in this one.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
Stockton the pass to Mitchell. A 3-pointer off the mark. Spurs have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
San Antonio shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. Johnson, he's checked in for the Spurs. Both good from the line that time. Jazz trail by 4. Utah calls timeout.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Manu Ginobili's checked in for DeJounte Murray. Here's Dantley. He's covered by Leonard. And the rejection by Leonard.
Well, the instincts of Kawhi Leonard on the defensive end are so pure. Send it back wide.
Spurs working the ball around now. Johnson sets the screen for Ginobili. Gobert pulls it in. Utah has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Three-pointer. Stockton drills the three-pointer. Stockton's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher. And coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Now here's Stockton following the miss by Tony Parker. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Here's Ginobili. Around the back and lays it in. Ginobili's got 16 points.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Stockton outside, and he drives in. The shot's good. 8 points for him.
And just the ultimate in the pick and roll is Malone. He just excels with that hard dive to the right spot there after setting that screen.
And that one's good. Parker.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Mitchell outside. And he banks in the layup.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
Now here's Parker. 11 points in the game. Got loose and stolen by Stockton. Here's Malone. That's good. And a nice assist from Stockton. Stockton's got 5 assists in the game. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And also, guys, the tenacity they've shown on the defensive end has been something else. Look at how many blocks they've tallied thus far.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Here's Mitchell. It's hauled in by Ginobili. Ginobili's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Leonard to the inside. And there's Ginobili. That's good on the assist by Leonard. Ginobili's got 18 points.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Mitchell against Ginobili. Now, here's Mitchell. Defense is right there. And once again, off the mark by Utah.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
That one drops for him.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Now, here's Stockton. He's got 11. Bucket is good.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot. Hot.
Parker surveying the floor. Here's Ginobili. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And whether he's starting or coming off the bench, Ginobili makes an impact. The type of player any team would love to have.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
I like this throwback approach they're taking. Looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there. They are challenging them and getting it done.
They get it back. Here's Kirilenko. And a miss there on the triple. San Antonio leading by 3. Ginobili. That's good. Ginobili's got 10 points in just the second half.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Williams, an easy 2 points on the layup.
A few point guards more powerful than Darren Williams. He can hurt you inside.
Duncan against Williams. And that one's good. Duncan's got 12 in the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
There's Williams, and a wide open look for Kirilenko. And the 3 off target. San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. There's Silas. Kicks it to Duncan. 1:53 left in the third. Pocket 6. Silas. Eaton grabs the miss. Eaton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now here's Williams. 8 points for him. The pass to Eaton. Williams looking around. And the shot goes in. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
To the paint. Johnson down low. He's guarded by Williams. Makes it off the glass. And the Spurs lead by 5. Now here's Williams. Not a lot of room. Puts it up from 12. Here's Heaton. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Good to see a player going all out in the games this time.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Duncan with the bucket.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Out to Kirilenko. Lets it go with the 3. Rebound San Antonio. Ginobili's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Johnson with the screen on Bogdanovich. Ginobili dishes to Duncan. His 3-pointers off the mark. Jazz trail by 5. And here is Williams. 10 points for him. Kirilenko with the screen for Williams. Outside Kirilenko. Here's Griffith. A 3 off the mark. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Spurs out in front, up by 5. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena. You're watching 2K Sports. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. So with Duncan sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. We've got Murray. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Robinson. And it's Bowen in at the 3 spot. San Antonio leading. Here's Dampier. Post shot. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Well, very hard to deal with Kawhi Leonard in the pick and roll. His mobility allows him to be an effective roller.
Here's Dantley. Passes it to Griffith. Trying to find Boozer, and he does now. And the layup's good off the glass. Boozer's got his first 2 points of the night.
And they're just doomed if they keep letting them post up like that. You've
got to deny the position to afford them no opportunity at making that entry pass into the post.
Now here's Leonard. Let's go. And Robinson that time on the assist from Leonard. And the Spurs lead by 4.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Outside for Stockton. No good from outside. And Murray's got the ball here for San Antonio. Takes the turnaround J. Another shot. No good on that one. And it's Utah the other way.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Here's Stockton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Team foul. No good on the free throw. The Spurs making a switch here. Parker's checked in. And he's good on the second. San Antonio leading by 3. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Up and in on the layup.
And when you give Parker room to work his magic down inside, he knows how to finish with style.
Stockton kicks to Gobert. Driving inside. Robinson with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson. Here's Stockton. From 6 feet out, he nails it. Stockton's got 15 points in just the second half. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Now Parker. Robinson a screen on Stockton. Parker's shot is off. Dantley the pass to Mitchell. To the left wing. Here's the floater. Down it goes. Nice one there from Dantley. And it's now only a 1-point Spurs lead. Stockton against Parker. In the corner, Murray with it. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Mitchell outside. Jazz passing it around. Stockton against Parker. Malone a screen on Parker. Here's Stockton. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Spurs have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. That's a 2 from Parker. Gobert with the block. Mitchell dishes to Stockton. Back to Mitchell to take the lead. A rebound by the Spurs.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
Malone wide open. The Jazz again can't hit it. Spurs shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Murray the pass to Leonard. Misses the layup. The Jazz have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. Of 9. Back to Mitchell. That's good. And a nice assist from Stockton.
Not much chance of Stockton missing that opening. He has such great instincts for creating for his team.
San Antonio calls timeout. Tim Duncan has checked in for San Antonio. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. He said they played well in certain areas, but the lack of detail to the defensive boards has allowed their opponent too many second-chance opportunities. And that, he said, is the difference in this game. You have to get busy on the glass, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Malone passes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 13 rebounds.
Sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
Stolen by Mitchell. Dantley the pass to Stockton. Here's Dantley. 6 on the shot clock. Inside, Malone. And the jam by Karl Malone.
I love watching Malone just use that strength. He's so good at just kind of burrowing his way inside and then finishing above the rim.
Yes, that goes in.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Here is Stockton following the score by Tony Parker. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on David Robinson.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
First one falls for him. And Stockton drops them both.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
Robinson sets a screen for Parker. A rebound by the Jazz. Malone's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Now, here's Stockton. To Malone. Back to Stockton. Jazz passing it around. And finished off by Gobert.
Just great recognition from the athletic big man. Gobert finish off the nice pass.
Parker kicks to Murray. Back to Parker. Good on the shot. Parker's got 6 in the quarter.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Now, here's Stockton. Mitchell wide open. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton. Stockton's got assist number 8 now on the night. Parker inside. Stockton's on it. Here's Robinson, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
I mean, just throwing himself on the offensive glass, Robinson knows he has the size and length to capitalize there.
Now here's Stockton. Gobert with a screen on Parker. For 3, Mitchell. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. They'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
Free throw dropped for Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell can play the 1 or the 2, and in a pinch, maybe the 3. The drive and the passion he plays with is special.
Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for the Spurs. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. You have to like what we're seeing from John Stockton.
He is on a major roll today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
Now, here's Parker. And it's Leonard at the elbow. Eaton grabs the miss. Jazz leading by 9.
4th foul of the night. Now he needs to be smart. Can't reach in and pick up something foolish.
Here's Malone. The shot from the low post is good. Malone's got the lead up to 12 now for the Jazz.
You can see it. He's taking better shots, and the results are coming because of it.
Here's Parker. Nice touch on the back shot. Parker's got 19 points.
And when Parker first came into the league, he didn't have that jumper. He's put a ton of time into making that a dangerous weapon in his offensive arsenal. And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And so it's Utah here with the ball, following the miss by Tony Parker. Pass to Malone. Robinson with the block. And now the fast break, Ginobili with the ball.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
And the rebound goes to Duncan.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession. And a nice job of reading the defense there on the pull-up from Parker.
Here's Stockton. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Jazz.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And for a series that went the distance, you have to admire how they were able to close it out here as the time winds down.
Yeah, well, you never know going into a Game 7 like this who is going to rise to the occasion. I think they showed they had exactly what was needed. That extra grit and grind to fight for the win, fight for the series, and congratulations are definitely in order.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for John Stockton.
Well, I think his contribution clearly came at the defensive end, right? He came up with a bunch of huge steals. He was a menace all night long.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Boozer comes in for Malone. And Jaron Williams is subbed in for Mitchell. Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win. Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
First free throw is good. And Williams drops them both. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Dampier, the pass to Robinson. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
And they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. Thrilling fashion, guys, taking round 1 in what certainly will go down. Guys, it's one of the most competitive series this year.
And you always love a game 7, and no disappointment here. And these guys are ready and excited for round 2. Maybe a bit tired, but the adrenaline is still pumping.
And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As we present our New Balance Player of the Game, John Stockton.